Horoscope for Cancer, Thursday, 12 June 2025. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Hello, dear Cancer. Today in your day-to-day life challenges await you that could excite you and at the same time make you reflect on your decisions. The environment is dynamic but also a little uncertain, so you will have to learn to balance your environment with your natural instinct. The moon at home 7 places special attention on relationships and how you interact with others. Therefore, you could experience moments of emotional depth that will lead you to better understand your feelings and that hidden part of you that you have always kept aside. In addition, Mercury and Jupiter in House 1 often bring with them fast, fluid, and innovative communication, but also a certain imbalance when it is a matter of making important decisions. On the other hand, Mars in House 2 emphasizes the most personal and carnal aspect of your relationships, which can lead to intense emotions. However, you will have to be aware of not letting yourself be carried away by your instinct always, since it could jeopardize those ties that are so valuable to you. The moon in trine with Venus and Mars leads you to look for new opportunities for pleasure and fun, on the one hand, but also makes you feel a certain tension on the work ground. On the other hand, thanks to these aspects and the position of the planets mentioned above, you might feel more impulsive and passionate, but be careful with your emotions as they can make you out of control. The moon in square with Saturn and Neptune puts you in front of difficult decisions that could affect your future and your personal growth. Therefore, before making any important decision, analyze the consequences well and do not be carried away by emotion or your illusions. Similarly, Mercury in quadrature with Saturn and Neptune places emphasis on reflection and analysis, so take advantage of these moments of introspection to think well about what surrounds you and how you want to face your goals. Venus in quadrature with Pluto could create conflicts in your relationships, especially if that person has been one of your most recent sources of frustration. But don't worry, you can turn this into a point of encounter and learning. Mars in square with Uranus pays attention to the most innovative and creative aspect of your work and your personal projects. Therefore, whenever possible, don't get caught up in the routine, but look for new ideas. Jupiter in square with Saturn and Neptune puts a halo of responsibility over your actions and decisions. So remember that everything you do will have long-term repercussions, so you must meditate well before taking any. On the other hand, Mercury in sextile with Venus gives you a greater ability to communicate and express yourself, as well as to listen to others. So take advantage of this moment to dialogue with your loved ones and understand their needs. Venus in sextile with Jupiter gives you an impulse of optimism and hope, but also pays attention to loving relationships. So if you feel the need to deepen a special relationship, do not hesitate to do so. Mars in sextile with Jupiter gives you energy to fight for your goals and achieve the desired results. Have a nice day. Subscribe to Cosmologicaleb so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.